Welcome to Watch of the Week. This is a series of brief videos about recently introduced wristwatches. Every Monday I give you here in about 4 minutes an overview, style, specifications, price, availability, and I go from the very affordable pieces to a high end. And Watch of the Week is not a commercial, I'm independent and so I can give you here independent informations. And our topic in this week is... I had 3 Frederique Constants here in the studio and then always happened the same. Some people said, oh no, not that brand, not FC, come on, stop here. And I didn't know where to find the real problem. The watches were immaculate, they all delivered good quality, a Swiss movement, a nice design. And so I was interested when Frederique Constant sent me the press information about the new series of 3 limited watches, developed together with the brand owner of the historic car manufacturer Austin Healey. Let's go over the basics of the Frederique Constant Vintage Rally Healey Automatic Small Second. Automatic watch with a steel case, 40 mm is the diameter, height is 11, length 46. Luck width is 20 and we have a sapphire crystal and water resistancy up to 50 meters. Small seconds counter at 9 o'clock, date window at 3. Inside works a modified ETA movement under the name FC345 with 31 jewels, a beat rate of 28,800 and 38 hours power reserve. The watch comes on a calf leather strap and is limited to 888 pieces. Price is about 1,600 euros or 1,800 US dollars. As always, depends a bit on your location. As said, we have 3 versions here, and for the video thumb and this image here, I've picked my personal favorite, the watch with the green dial. Relatively busy with some bold decisions. Look at the numerals, please. Huge 12 and 6. The small seconds counter on 9 and date on 3 completes a very conservative vintage type of watch layout, proven over decades and very handy. As a commemoration of the early days in motorsports, we have the rather tooly minute scale and of course the dial color, the famous racing green. The little second-hand pops in red, and under the rather stiff Frederique Constant logo we see the word Healey in a 60s type of font. Plus a racing strap. Little warning here from a leather worker, the edges of the holes are not sealed. Wear this strap during summer, then your sweat will happily enter the leather and will ruin the strap in no time. I know those straps look super cool, but they don't last, at least not without edge sealing. Back to the dial. This is in my eyes a professional good watch design because it combines a functional and rather conservative layout with some very lively elements, but well proportioned. Imagine the Healey logo, for example, in the same red as the second hand. Would also pop, but I think after a while it would be too much. The date window is not the optimum in my opinion. I would prefer to see there a green date wheel. Hands are very classy though, with a good length and typical for the brand. The other versions are both too extreme if you ask me. The grey one is very dull. And this golden version here is a scream on the wrist. But this is of course personal taste. Don't let me influence you here. If you like that golden watch, then go for it. I really mean that. You guys with extreme taste, you add something to normality, which other people enjoy, even if those people wouldn't buy that flashy watch for themselves. On the caseback of every version you find a Healey NOJ393 vintage car, and I'm personally not so happy with it. Looks very conventional, the angle is widely used, and those conifer trees, they ruin it. I think they wanted to put something Swiss on the caseback, something which normally stands between mountains. Oh, why not place trees directly behind the car? What a brilliant idea. No, I would have preferred the car alone. Availability and price. 888 pieces are not really a limitation for every dial color. You should know that Frederique Constant presents every year at least one new version of this rally series. And you still find watches from earlier years in online shops, often with a massive discount. And that's the reason why these watches are very affordable on the used market, just saying. Those 1,600 euros or $1,800 here are in my eyes simply too high. And it may sound funny, but these watches really deserve more realism. Okay, thanks for watching. My name is Tim. Let's meet here again next Monday to Watch of the Week.